Hey everyone, today I got a deck for one of the new leaders from Set 2, Finn, who is considered one of the worst leaders in the game, but don't worry, because I think he's actually a lot stronger leader than people think. So, Finn deploys on 5 resources as a 4/6, and his ability allows you to defeat friendly upgrades and turn them into shields. He cannot defeat upgrades like Entrenched or Frozen in Carbonite that are put on your units by opponents. Bummer, I know, but his ability does work really well with units like Rose Tico, Echo, as well as upgrades like Inspiring Mentor and the Rich Reward Bounty. So to get the most value out of Finn's ability, I built the deck around giving our units experience counters. So starting right from the beginning, with turn 1, we have Baal Organa, who has an action to tap and put an experience counter on a friendly unit. We then have Maz, whenever a unit is played, she gets an experience counter. We then have Val, even though she has the bounty, deal 3 damage to a unit, putting 2 experience counters on something like Restore Dark or Battlefield Marine or even like a Village Protectors has been extremely powerful. Speaking of that, we have Village Protectors, which works really well when we get Inspiring Mentor on another unit, especially Finn, because you're able to keep recycling those shields by giving an experience counter. We then have Rose Tico and Echo. Rose is shielded, and when attacks, you can defeat a shield to give it experience tokens. This is kind of like a combo with Finn. Echo, just a good restore card, a 4/4 for 4 that allows us to, if we have extra cards in hand like another Rose, you can discard it to put more counters. And then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a big sentinel, a decent body, and when it's defeated, it puts experience counters on one of our units, which also works with the deck, so it's pretty good there. It's also a nuisance for our opponents to deal with sometimes, so it's been really good. Then the rest of the deck, we have Restore Dark, Battlefield Marine, Concord Dawn Interceptors, just another good Sentinel Space unit. Sundari Peacekeepers, just a good ground unit that can restore, helps us win the race. The Razor Crest, which can get back Inspiring Mentor, or a Rich Reward, which is the main reason it's actually in the deck. It's also just another restore unit and a ship. There's a lot of ships right now, so I feel when you build your decks, you want to make sure you're thinking about space, because when you play against the heavy space decks, you can just get ran over. And then Survivor's Gauntlet is just another big spaceship that also works really well, being able to move shields or experience from our units, as well as like Inspiring Mentor. You can attack with a unit, put an experience token, play the Survivor's Guild or attack with it to move it to another unit and repeat the cycle. So it's pretty powerful. And then we just have our non-unit cards. We're running Timely Intervention as just an easy way to get ambushed units in. It's also a smuggle card, which is great. Take Captive, which is more of a tempo card to disrupt your opponent to help you win the race. And we have the Forces With Me. This is a great card. I would definitely probably run 3 of these. It's won me so many games just putting 2 experience tokens on a unit and attacking in. Very powerful. We don't have many Force users except for Obi-Wan, so you're not going to get a lot of value out of the shield. But Finn can put shields on our units anyway, so it's not that big a deal. And for the sideboard, we have Tech, which comes in for our grindy matchups. We have the System Patrol Craft, which is there for when we need more space units against like Tarkin or triple Dark Raid decks. Fell the Dragon is more removal for if we need to become more controlling or we just need more removal options for bigger threats. Traitorous is just good against a lot of units right now, like Lurking TIE Phantom. And then we have Rival's Fall, which is just a great catch-all removal spell and is good for taking out problematic leaders. Alright, so that's the deck. Let's get in some games. Alright, we're here with Finn taking on Sabine Green. This hand is definitely a mulligan. So we will mulligan. This hand is better. Timely Reinforcements is pretty good. Maz. We're probably going to put back Maz. I don't think we're going to get the value. And we'll put back 1 Restore Dark. Well, actually, right now we don't have a turn 3 play, so we'll just put back the Intervention. We can always get it from our resources if we need it. Alright, so we'll just lead with Restore Dark here. Let's see what they got. Okay, they got Battlefield Marine. We'll claim. Ooh, Inspiring Mentor. That's good. The Forces With Me is pretty good too. So what are we going to put back here? Do we want Echo or do we want Rose? Rose is the bigger threat, I think. So we're going to put back Echo. So we're going to hit him for 2. Dragon hits for 3. We'll play Restore Dark. Damage. We'll claim. Now the scariest thing they can do here. Ooh. Okay, we'll put back Bale. At this point, we don't need him. So I'm going to hit him for 2, hoping they attack with Sabine first. Okay, they didn't attack with Sabine first, so we'll hit him again. Then we'll play Village Protectors. So we had to take some damage there, but we have the Restore to kind of mitigate it. But Sabine can attack into our Village Protectors and take it out in 1 hit. And we want to stall for a bit here. And then next turn we have Finn plus the forces with me to possibly take out their Sabine. Ooh, another Village Protectors. Ooh, take captive is decent here too. I think we're gonna keep the Village Protectors. I kind of want Rose. This is a hard one. So maybe it's between these, but we might want both of them. So we're actually gonna put back. Maybe it's just take captive for now. Okay. So they didn't bring out Sabine, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So they can take us out with Sabine Wren. Let's see. We can also just put another Village Protectors plus... okay. We're just going to deploy our leader first. They should attack with Sabine, yeah. That's the right play there. We can then play another Village Protectors. And then use Inspiring Mentor. And then from there, we do have a bit of Restore. We have... Next turn, we have Rose with Timely Reinforcements. Okay, they're just going to get a damage, so we'll buff up our guy here. We can put the counter on the Village Protectors and give it another shield here. So we're able to stall a little bit. Okay, they have... Gotcha. Alright, so we'll... Now the option we have here is to take out their guys or just go to base. And at this point, I want to race. So we're going to put the experience here. We're going to defeat the upgrade. Give it another shield. Two... The Restore here is pretty good. So we have almost lethal next turn. Oh, we have exactly lethal. If they don't Restore here. So we put them to 18. With the forces with me, we have enough to take them out here. Ooh. Do they take out our leader? They don't. Okay, so we got the game here. We'll put back the other rows. This was a pretty close match. So we'll attack, hit their base, put a counter here, and we got the game. Taking down Sabine Green. All right, we're here against Kylo Red, and we're playing Finn. This hand is actually pretty solid, I think. So we're going to keep it. So what are we going to lead with? I think we're actually going to get rid of a take captive, and I kind of want all of these. So one of these on turn 2. Rose is a good turn 4. We could use the Restore. Okay, I'm going to put back the Marine. We'll just play the ship here. I was thinking about Timely Reinforcements with the Marine for next turn. Oh, it would have been good. So we'll claim here. Okay, we drew another Marine. That's perfect. So that is definitely our play here. So we'll put back the Dawn Interceptors. Timely intervention will ambush, take out the MiGs. We have Rose. All we need to draw now is our Inspiring Mentor, and this hand is pretty set. So, yeah, having the Restore ship is pretty good here too. Especially if he doesn't have any air for a while, like if there's nothing in space, then we can definitely kind of keep on track here. One thing about Kylo Red, it's going to be an all-in aggro deck, so if you're able to survive and kind of keep on par in the early game, you're in pretty good shape. Okay, another Battlefield Marine. So this is a Kylo turn right now. They have a lot of cards in hand. Bail Organa is probably not going to get much value here, but it does allow us to do this. So we'll put back the other Marine. Both of them are gone. Just in case I want to put Sundari, at least we can put Bail Organa too. I think we're just going to trade off here. Taking as little damage as possible is going to be our best bet. And if he wants to discard a card to pump this up, we can just trade anyway. Okay, so they're not discarding a card. Oh, they're just trading on their own. Interesting. That makes me think that they're going to go Kylo, and one of these cards is a Fallen Lightsaber. So, play the Peacekeepers. They're going to bring a Kylo and Fallen Lightsaber, I would think. With that play there, that's what I would think. They never discarded a card. But there could be something else they're going to do. Okay, they're just playing that. That is perfectly fine. We'll play a Bail here. If they want to take it out, that is perfectly fine with us. Now they're going to discard a card to get down to 1. Chaos of War, notably right now, does very little against us since we have less cards than they do. So yeah, we'll claim. They can hit us for 3, or they can take out one of these guys, which is perfectly fine. I would like something to take out Kylo. Okay, so we're taking 5. Oh, they're just trading there. Okay, we drew another one. Okay, we'll put him back. I feel like we don't need him at this point. If this is Fallen Lightsaber is the scariest card. Oh! That was an accident. Meant to deploy there. Okay, so they're going to draw a card. Ready a unit of 4 damage. I mean, we'll just trade here. We'll play Rose. And we'll pass. I feel like we don't need to put that on anything yet. Ooh, Survivor's Gauntlet is actually pretty good here. So I don't think we need... Wait, what? Not sure what happened there. Maybe our opponent resourced the wrong card. So they get the initiative. We'll pass. Let's do that. So now we have Obi-Wan, which is really good here. We're just going to attack. We'll defeat a shield, hit him for 4. Okay, we'll just play Obi-Wan. We'll claim. We could have defeated a shield to give a shield here, but ooh, finally. Inspiring Mentor. We're set. So I'm not going to resource anything. I want all of these cards. And so they're red. So we're just going to give that to Rose. And that has Saboteur, but we're still at, our life total is very good here, so we'll defeat experience. Now, in this, you can actually defeat enemy resources, but that doesn't actually work with Finn, so that's something to keep in mind if you're playing this deck. Hit their base. Put a counter there. We'll defeat a resource. We'll take it to Saboteur, draw a card. Play another another Sentinel. We'll put that here. Then we'll pass. So we're not going to resource, stay at 6. So we're going to Timely Intervention. And then use Survivor's Gauntlet to take this out. Because we are taking a lot of damage in the air right now. So let's just get rid of that. And then, of course, we have the Peacekeepers as well, which we could also use. But we have 2 Sentinels here at the moment, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, we'll get rid of this before we take damage. We're okay. Well, we took damage anyway, so maybe we'll wait. So what I think we're going to do instead is actually just straight up attack this guy. We're going to put a counter here. And defeat a shield here. Wait, what happened? Okay. Hit him for 6. So now we have 2 huge Sentinels, so that's pretty good. And we are still going to get rid of this just to make sure. Yeah, so now we'll Timely Intervention. Ambush. Choose a move or upgrade. So move that to Obi-Wan, then we'll ambush. I'm not sure why. It's supposed to be a May, but it's making us do it, so I guess we'll just move it back here. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it works. So we'll hit him for 5. Claim the initiative, and once again, we don't really need to resource here. But I will get rid of the extra rows. Hit their base. We'll give the experience here. We have no shields to defeat, so we'll pass. They're at 1. We're at 17. 2 cards in hand for Chaos of War. So we should be good with the 2 Sentinels here. 3, yeah, so they took out that. We'll just put the experience here. And we'll kill him with the ship. Ah, not this again. I think Finn is actually pretty good. He's against the aggro decks and stuff, it's very close because you can really just take over. Blue decks are probably its biggest challenge. All right, we're here with Finn taking on Han Solo Green. And this hand is... it's interesting. It's not bad, but it's not super aggressive. Do I want to keep this is the question. I think we're actually going to mulligan. This hand is better, actually. So we have Val. We'll put back one of the Bail Organas. The real question here is, do we want Bail at all in this matchup? When they have ECL, it's kind of a toss-up. It's not great if we don't have Maz as well. So yeah, we're just going to put that back. I think we're actually going to just lead... Yeah, we'll lead with Val. Okay, they just took the initiative. That's actually pretty good for us. Ooh, take captive and Obi-Wan. This is pretty good, but I don't know if we can keep it. So right now it's between these two. We're going to keep take captive. I think we will keep it. We might lean more into the air at this point. Let's see what they do. Okay, they just ramp. So they are a 25 health base, so that is one thing to note. Alright, we'll just play the Restore Arc. Okay, we drew another one. We could just go hard into the air. That could be an option here. So, 5 modded cohort. We'll put the counters here. That was definitely not the worst turn 5 they could have had for us, for sure. Okay, they're ramping hard here. Alright, we'll just play this. They bring out their leader. We'll claim the initiative. Take 3. Ooh, the Force is with me. Ooh, Echo's good here too. Okay, we'll put back the other Restored Arc. Survivor's Gauntlet is pretty good here. Force is with me, so we're gonna have to get aggressive. Their late game is gonna be way stronger than ours, so we're just gonna hit him for 4. Restore 1. The Sentinel to protect us from ambushing Marauders. We have Echo. Okay, Sundari Peacekeeper. With 4 left, so they can play Poe. I think we will just bring out our leader. See what they got here. Because we can Forces with me. Okay, they're just hitting us there. We can also take captive. I think we need to save that for something bigger. What do we have in here? Nothing. Okay. So we can Forces with me. Yeah, we'll just attack their base. We'll give him a shield. Put him to 15. Put him to 16. I think putting the shield here is pretty good. We're 5 attack anyway, so like this will trade out. If we draw something good next turn, the Inspiring... Ooh, Poe. Okay, we'll definitely... Okay. 1 damage is definitely not worth that there. Ooh. Okay, Inspiring Mentor. That's good. So, we can take captive Poe. Alright, get rid of Poe. Reinforcement Walker. Ooh, that's probably one of the worst cards for us at the moment. Inspiring Mentor here. We'll actually... I think we just gotta hit their base. Put the experience here. And we'll defeat one of the upgrades. Just to give it a shield, just in case. 4, restore. They had to take the initiative here. Which they do. So we will get him 1 more point of damage. So now we have 2 lethal threats. Village Protectors. Survivor's Gauntlet. So we should be able to take this now. Even if they played Crate Dragon, I don't think they get out of it because we don't need to play anything else to win. And they're in green. They do still have ECO. Do we want a resource here? We will, actually, just in case we need to do 2 things. Okay, they have to... They're going to have to heal here. So we'll hit them for 6 again. I think we're actually going to spread the damage. Just in case. Okay, so this is supposed to be a May, but it's making us do it anyway. So I guess we'll just have to get rid of this one. We'll put him 24 anyway, so it's still lethal. They're going to restore 2 here, though. But we do have Survivor's Gauntlet, so... Okay, well, the restore 2 doesn't actually matter. We still have lethal. Yeah. And Finn taking down one of the best decks in the game. When you get the right cards, like this card here with Finn is insane. So. And we do have a decent amount of restore. And this card is actually really good in the deck. I really like this card, so yeah. So, what do I think about Finn? Honestly, for a deck that costs $30, I think the deck is actually quite competitive and can do very well in the right meta, because when it does its thing, the deck is crazy powerful and can be very hard to deal with. But I think it is going to struggle against blue heavy removal decks and Boba Fett, but really shines against aggro and other heroism decks. There are definitely different cards you can include, like Luke units, but I don't think they're necessary, as you want the main deck to be more aggressive, and I don't think they're worth the cost. So just like Finn, the deck isn't always perfect, but it gets the job done. So give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and may your pulls be legendary.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.